I found from the Sheffield Honors Biology class. Here's a copy for you.
Oh, thank you. What's it about?
It's on deep ocean trawling. Trawling is giving people that desperately need food a lot of fish to eat. So you see, trawling is a way of fishing using huge nets that weigh approximately 15 tons and are about a mile wide, dragged by boats on the seafloor. They have weights on the bottom and floating devices on the top, so the fish just get sucked in. This is a very effective way of fishing. In one haul, you can get almost 5 tons of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
This is many fish for many hungry people. This first started in shallower waters, but fish populations were decreasing. So trawlers moved to deeper waters, and nowadays, deep ocean trawling occurs along mid-oceanic ridges, submarine canyons, and seamounts.
This sounds pretty good to me. What's wrong with it?
Well, there is one terrible thing that trawling is doing to the environment. It is destroying underwater habitats for fish. Certain areas are more affected by it than others. For instance, coral reefs are fragile, hospitable environments for fish. But when huge nets come through to catch all the fish, it destroys the reef and possibly a species of fish we have not yet discovered.
Well, why can't this stuff just grow back?
Well, what takes trawlers 2 hours to destroy can take Mother Nature hundreds of years to grow back.
Wow, that's a long
And
time.
some of the reefs that we have been destroying are over 100 years old.
Sounds terrible. Let's Google and see what we find.
Yeah, let's do that.
Look at this video.
We're watching rare video footage of a bottom trawler in action. Its heavy nets drag the sea floor. Shrimps, crabs, and fish are taken from the bottom and into the net. Meanwhile, most everything in its path gets crushed, buried, or exposed. The result? Destruction of the intricate mosaic of healthy sea life.
Another concern, the report says, with this destruction is the endangered fish populations. These huge nets catch everything in the path, including the stuff fishermen want and the things they don't want, like sea turtles, dolphins, and the endangered blobfish.
What the report says on the blobfish is basically a fish that lives on the ocean floor near Australia. It is a goo-like mass that has no skeletal structures or muscles, so it just lies there being fat.
It kind of looks like a human, too.
It does. Being so far down meant they didn't have any predators to hide from or anything, so they evolved into being just piles of, well, jello. So you can see what would happen when the mostly sessile blobfish's habitat starts getting trawled. They just get scooped up. They're a useless fish for the fishermen.
Wow, that is terrible. In 2001, 95% of the world's catches came from trawling that year. All of these ships are after certain fish like orange roughy, blue wing, and round-nosed grenader. And I'm not talking about Jersey Shore. These fishermen are after these fish because many of them are like orange roughy, which live to be about 150 years old.
That's old.
So the fishermen think they need to catch them now because, well, they think they're not going to be around in 150 years or so.
That just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Man.
Fishermen are very smart.
Take a look at these final pages in the report. I finally found some good news. In 2004, 1,100 marine scientists signed a paper imploring the United Nations to regulate the destruction of deep-sea habitats.
That's good.
Therefore indicating that deep-sea trawling is causing great environmental harm. The UN took many years to reach an agreement with trawling countries, and the results are now being seen. Some countries have banned deep ocean trawling altogether in order to protect environments. One country that has done this already is Norway. Norway has the largest cold water reef in the world, and banning trawling helps protect this natural wonder.
Wow,
in other
that's
countries,
crazy.
I know. In other countries, such as Russia, Canada, Iceland, and Japan, well, they continue to protest the ban. They want to keep their way of trawling. Even though deep-sea trawling is a pertinent issue, it is only 2% of the 15.5 million tons of the total landed catch each year. Even with that small amount of fish gathered with deep-sea trawling, it is the leading destructor of underwater habitats.
Wow, this is very informational.
Yes.
I'm going to think about that the next time I eat fish.
Yeah.